Good morning and welcome here to the Golf Ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket T10 Cricket Castle Animal Champions League. We're busy with match 4 here, the match between Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. They up against Bellville Cricket Club, sponsored by Betbrick 7. And we're here with the first game here this morning. Beautiful day as the sun is out. A little bit of dew on the ground there. So what we're going to do first up for you is to go and have a look at what the pitch conditions are like and also to see what the outcome of the toss was today. Good morning and welcome here to day 2, match 4 here of the Golf Ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10. It's the Champions League, and today our match is between Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247, and they're up against Bellville Cricket Club, sponsored by Betbrick 7. Like I said, it is match 4. It's a very important game here. If Rondebosch win, probably consolidate themselves to try and get into that final. Bellville have to win today to try and get into that playoff positions here. So a lot at stake for both these teams. Again, glorious conditions here in Cape Town. Sun is out. Again, no clouds to talk about. So we have had a very, very good April here for everybody. Again, the only concern that I will have here for teams is the dew factor. There's a little bit more dew than what there was yesterday. It is an 8:30 start as well, so we've got to take that into consideration. But we're again on the same pitch we used yesterday, and this is again a very, very good pitch. Very hard. However, I'm going to start on this side, the end that's closest to the town end here. Now this end is a lot drier here, a lot more barer. So what we've seen is the spinners bowling from the golf course end has found a lot more help, a lot more bounce, a lot more turn. So maybe early on, there could be that as well, because that was really something we saw yesterday. But when we go down to the other side, now when we're down at this end, this is where the seamers seem to like it. Guys like Justin Dill yesterday was really hitting the deck and got a lot out of the surface, got a lot of pace, got a lot of bounce out of it. However, we are back again with this toss. And I feel, again, the team that's going to win the toss, because it's an 8:30 start, despite all the dew on the field, they might decide to bowl first. So we're going to have a look at the toss and see what the two captains have to say at that toss. Right, and now here we're at the toss for this very important game between Rondebosch Cricket Club and Bellville Cricket Club. With me are the umpires. Both of them are De Jong. They are sponsored by ID 247. So for this toss, it's going to be Bellville to toss. It's going to be Morne Pence of Rondebosch to call. Tails is the call. That's a head. So, after you've won the toss, what have you elected to do?
We're going to have a bowl.
Probably the early morning dew probably led to that decision.
Yeah, the wicket looks like it's going to be a bit sticky up front, so it's more difficult for the batters to accelerate. So, yeah, we're looking to get a good start in the power play, restrict them to the minimum, and then capitalize after that.
Surely the talk will be that your big guys, is even the Shaden Innings, I know he's still young, if they can bat the majority of his overs, you stand a really good chance.
Yeah, we just need Shaden to bat at least 5 overs. 5 overs minimum, and we're off to a flyer. So hopefully we can get that from him.
You guys are not out of it. You're not out of it. A win here, you might be back in it.
Yeah, win here, win this afternoon, it will be perfect into the semi-finals.
Listen, go well today.
Cheers, thank you.
Morning, Pence. Again, batting first there. What's your thoughts?
I don't think it's a bad idea. There's a little dew in the outfield, so ball might be slippery, so we might get some more bad balls than we used to, but we just need to execute our plans. I mean, I don't think it's a bad wicket to bat first and put pressure on Bellville.
There's an extra carrot here today. A win probably secures your spot in that final for tomorrow.
Yes, of course. We like to win this morning game, and then that gives us a cushion for the afternoon.
Any changes to your team?
No, we're same side.
Listen, go well today.
Cool, thank you, Eugene.
There's the news here at the toss where Bellville Cricket Club, sponsored by Betbrick 7, they have won the toss and they've elected to have a bowl first against Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. And there we had the toss, and as you can see on that clip below, Bellville Cricket Club, sponsored by Betbrick 7, they've won the toss and elected to bowl. No surprise to me whatsoever, looking at what conditions are there, because, yes, the only thing that they have to worry about or concern themselves is the early morning dew. As we look at the points table, Durbanville Cricket Club sitting pretty right at the top once again, 2 wins from 2 with 4 points, and look at that net run rate to talk of. 3.003, and they are followed closely by Rondebosch Cricket Club. So a win here for Rondebosch Cricket Club, all but confirm who the finals are going to be. Victoria Cricket Club, they are 2 from 0. 2 games that could have gone either way for them, and they could have been really up there in Bellville Cricket Club. Now they've got a chance here to get a win in their second game, and that will really put the cat amongst the pigeons here. And with me this morning, just to go through a few overs, is that man Rish. And Rish, you've seen a lot of the T10 cricket over the last few weeks. What has been your take on it as we go into this Champions League match?
Hey, thanks, Huge. Good morning. Good morning to all our viewers. What a wonderful 2.5, 3 weeks we have already had. A wonderful cricket. Another beautiful day. Great setting. I can't wait for the match to start.
Yeah, we all can't wait for the match to start. So we saw the young brothers, Ivan and Jacob, umpire sponsored by ID 247. They are leading out the players, and there's the 2 teams there. Again, the team on the left, Rondebosch Cricket. We have there Morne Pence at the top, and he's led this team really, really well. And again, with bat and ball, he's also performed. But there's a few other names down there as well. We heard of Jordy Bowers. He batted really well yesterday. Severiano Cupido, he came in and got some runs as well, contributed to their win yesterday as well. Pierce Seister, the man with the ball, and they've got an extra man in today, and Keegan Fortune.
Yeah.
So he's an extra man in. But Bellville Cricket Club, the danger man still for me is Shaden Hendricks. If he can bat, I know the captain said 5 overs. If he can bat 8 overs, let me tell you, Rish, he will really push Bellville on to a victory here.
Absolutely, you're right, Eugene. This track played beautifully yesterday. I think this is going to stay true, and we might see another big scoring day. And with Monty Pence, if he stays there for 5-6 overs, we might as well see another 100+ score on the board. What do you reckon?
Yeah, if he just hangs around, just gets himself in, he's a very destructive batter, but he really likes to go after it as well. It's been very successful for him to get him to this part. Yes, you see Severiano Cooper, but the pitch yesterday had a lot of pace, a lot of bounce in it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. There was some spice for the bowlers, and the bowlers, you saw a lot of the fast bowlers were hitting the deck really hard, trying to extract some lateral movement out of it, and some good bounce as well.
Bounce was lovely. The ball was coming through, and it was the bowlers that really hit the deck.
Yeah.
Maybe as the day goes on and the sun is breaking on this pitch, I think it's just going to get quicker.
On the other hand, Eugene, I think the spinners, as the day wears on, will come into the play. And you saw yesterday, the bowlers were giving it a bit of flight, a bit of rip. They were getting something out of the wicket. So there's something for everyone.
It's definitely a good cricketing wicket, as we said.
Absolutely.
So we're about to go here. Here we go. Ethan Ati Adams starting us off. And it's an outside edge, and we saw the movement that time just going across him, and it looked like it just went off the deck. As a new man with a glove is Larry D. Norman. Already people in my ear, Eugene, do you want to slip in? Do you want to slip in, Eugene? You know my answer to that. Early doors, you know that.
Here we go. Oh, just a bit tentative outside that off stump. A bit of bounce and a bit of carry through to the keeper.
Rish, you're not a big man. I don't think you were a fast bowler, but you certainly love it when the seamers are giving it a little bit more and getting the bounce.
Absolutely.
Byron Durris, you'll hear from him just during the break as well.
You're just a hard and new ball. You might as well give it a bit of rip.
Tell you what, give me a new ball any day. No, that's not the ball to bowl. That's surely got to be wide down the leg side as well. Surely has to be. You were, Rish, I take it you were a batter, and you would have turned around to umpire De Jong there and said, "Excuse me, sir, I know it's 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, God.
Did you have your coffee?"
They're checking it though. Just checking it right now. Let's have a look.
Oh, no, it's way over.
It was way over.
Well, we got the right decision at the end.
Yes.
Cross him again.
That's
That
surely
time
going to be a
umpire.
wide.
Yeah, that is a wide. He's on the ball here. You see, he's on the ball.
See, that's the thing with a new ball. You've got to pitch in the right areas.
I think the seamers are bowling from the right end. They're bowling from the town end, as we can see there. And It's a little bit sticky. We've all been seeing that. He's starting a little bit earlier. You're right. Just get it up there a little bit fuller. Get
Fuller,
it
yeah.
driving as well.
There's a hint of movement in the air, though.
And then first run off the bat from Morne Pence, and that's going to bring Sevillano Cupidon to strike here. He hits the ball cleanly, this guy.
He does.
He's got fast hands, just fast hands through.
You see all these big names around the world, Joss Butlers, the De Villiers, the hand speed, the bat speed is just amazing. The power they generate of that.
I think we're on the same telepathy here, because I was going to ask you a question. What a game we had there in the IPL yesterday.
Oh,
Tell me tell me about the ground they played at. Let's start there.
We all know what the Chinnaswamy has to offer. There's plenty of runs in store there. Nearly 550 runs scored yesterday. 38 maximums were hit.
I think that's hit him on the scon. So they're just going to have a check here, just a normal protocol, and that will give you more time. That's going to give you more time to just give us a little bit more. Yeah, first aid. There.
First aid. Medical.
That's the second one, so it'll be a no-go.
Tell the umpires the medical is coming. Tell the umpires medical guy is coming. Just check. Tell the umpires medical guy is coming. Just check.
And umpire De Jong, he indicates that's a no ball, because that's the second one for the over.
Oh, then Eugene, free hit.
Free hit coming. And it's Morne Pence who
He's on strike.
he's
Yes.
on strike. That's up in the air. It's going to go down to point. Shaden's going to take the catch, but they got to get it in because it was a no ball. Our man on the sideline there, the Vuvuzela man as well there. He
Yeah.
gets quite excited.
He's always around, isn't he?
He's always here. He's always around. But, right, is the ground yesterday small?
It's definitely not one of the biggest grounds in the world for sure, Eugene. That's how I would like to put it.
So it's it's not a big ground with a really good wicket.
It's a really good wicket, and the ball tends to travel a lot quicker through the air because of the altitude. So,
There's a lot in favor there. So
yeah. It's a batter's paradise, Eugene. Oh, that one came back in sharply.
yeah, that it did. I mean, it's just the scores in the IPL this year has just been unbelievable.
And we're not even halfway through yet.
Oh, look at the amount of seam off. Look at the amount of movement off the deck. There's our Vuvuzela man. There he is.
There he is.
He's got his score in his hand. He's got his can. He's got to wake up. There he
is.
is. There he
Waving.
is. That is smashed by Sevi.
Oh, what a strike. What a strike.
Shove me down the track there and just smash that there.
And once again, those fast hands that we spoke about. Look at that. Oh, man, look at the bat swing.
So this is a battle amongst battles, this between Sevi and Ati. That's a good over for Rondebosch Cricket Club. 10 on the board. First over gone. Obviously, with a win here, they probably
They'll consolidate themselves even.
they through to the final.
But a big shout out to the sponsors, Eugene, for putting up something so wonderful for all our viewers. The last 3 weeks, we have seen such amazing cricket, great competition, some amazing batters, bowlers, the kind of spinners that we have seen on display. Amazing. It's just so heartening to see.
It is very, very encouraging, very heartening. And especially what I like about it is how these Western Province club cricketers,
Yeah.
these are not professionals, these are club cricketers, have taken to it. They've really gone in with this game and been really open-minded and have really been up for being under the pump as cricketers. But they've really embraced it. And I think kudos to all those sponsors that you mentioned. A really good big shout-out to all of them.
Gulf Ticket are title sponsors of the tournament.
Yeah, I certainly have enjoyed PM giving us the Gulf Ticket strategic timeout period. He's made for an ad service, he is. Now it's Antley, the brother of Ati. He comes into the attack and he gets one. Now then, these two men, Antley and Sevi, they know each other very, very well. There could be serious bragging rights here, let me tell you.
What do you reckon the pass score should be on this wicket?
The pass score has moved up and up, and I think that is how these players have really sort of upped their game in what their performances are. So we saw games about, I always thought 110, 115 might be par, but now we're seeing that's been shifted now to 125. So I still feel if you get 115, you're well and truly in the game. But saying that, we saw a game yesterday, 62 was nearly defended.
Yes. And who says the low-scoring games are not entertaining at all?
Oh, they were very entertaining. Oh, it's a short ball, and that's a little bit of an edge. That ball's going to go all the way to the boundary. It's going to hit the Billy 7-7 boundary marker. Byron Darius can't get there. There's leg buys as well.
Leg buys given. The Rondebosch guys will not mind as long as the boundaries keep coming. Would they?
They just worried about a big score, mate. They don't worry about how they get it.
But you can already see the kind of bounce this pitch has to offer for the quick ones.
It's just a little bit more in this one. Yeah, these are a little bit juicy, a little bit fresh.
The keeper standing up.
Oh, must be.
Come through. That is good cricket, though. That is good cricket. Then they've got to change it up here because of right and left-hander as well. That makes things a little bit more tricky for the bowler. So he's got a lot more to think about as well. 16 without loss.
I think the Rondebosch guys, they're looking to consolidate and not lose a wicket, not throw the wicket away, which is a good way to go about.
You reckon Morne Pence is going to consolidate? He's just going to play away here. Oh, he's bowled him. He has bowled him. Anthony Adams comes around the wicket. He's just going to have a look at the replay. It looked like it might have just straightened up from around the wicket.
And Morne, I think, just played it inside the line there.
Really
just inside the line
there. Yeah. So the captain, he's got to go. Actually, it came in the back end and came off the pads.
Yes.
Again, the movement of the deck is there for everyone to see there.
It's exactly what we spoke about. You've got to pitch the ball in the right areas.
We spoke about that fuller length, didn't we?
We did. We absolutely did.
Especially guys with not really express pace. Give yourself a chance. Get the ball up there. Get the ball to wobble. Hit the deck. And there's now Jordan Bowers. He had a really good day yesterday. He had a really good day. 44 he got. And these two youngsters, they batted well and they certainly ran well too.
It was a huge blow this. Morne Pence is back in the pavilion.
Yeah, it's massive blow there for Rondebosch Cricket Club. But I'm sure Jordan Bowers, he's come to attack, and I think everybody in the work have just stopped working. They've put the phone up there against their laptop. They've turned it on. They've put their earphones in. They're listening to the commentary here because now then time has stopped because Jordan Bowers, he's made his way to the crease. He's not a man with a lot of words on the screen. Off it, he speaks a lot.
I think it's a good ploy, Eugene, the keeper standing up. Just making the batsman a little more tentative with the fit movement.
That's down the leg side. Throw comes in.
He's lucky to get away with that.
And that's a good ploy, I think. If it's not express space and you got a really good keeper, they always come up because you don't want a batter to really dictate where he stands. So if the keeper's up, you're going to stay in your crease first and foremost, and you got to play from there. Also, like we saw from Morne Pence there, he just hasn't got far to go, so he can't really get forward to it as well. That's hit hard on his drop. Here's drop.
Easy.
A full toss straight to Ayabong, and it's dropped.
And straight out, Eugene.
If my memory serves me right, this is what cost him yesterday as well.
It was a full toss, a dolly, I tell you. He could have hit it any way he wanted.
I'm starting to wonder who's more critical here, you or Zahir? You guys are harsh, eh? Do apologize here, ladies and gentlemen. But it's good to have somebody say it like it is. few yawns here on the side here of the Rondebosch Cricket Club players here. I know it's 8:30, but gents, grab a coffee, mate. That is Jenkin Adams coming into the attack. He's going to be bowling from the town, and he's been bowling to the youngster, Jordan Bars. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's just our director in here just saying it's the Adams family here. We'll get to play them the song later on. Oh, and that is guided past point. Fielder there, Lindsay Jack. He got to pick the ball up. Gets it in. Keeps it down to 2. Here he is, Lindsay Jack, the number 5. Outside the off stump.
The Plumbers is in service. Can't say that.
It's a very tentative here from Jordan this morning.
Just feeling for it outside the off stump.
Yeah, and this is where youngsters just got to really think about the game. It's a different day, new day.
But again, he was pushing for it.
Oh, it's found the edge. And again, Lindsay Jack, he's got to chase that. The chase is on. And that is still down to 2. Found the edge, and it's a different looking Geordie Bowers here. So sometimes when you go as a batter and sometimes you're not hitting it off the middle, maybe your best bet is just to say, right, I'm going to give the strike to my partner in crime on the other side. So let me try and get one. And that way you can start building, even in T10 cricket, your innings to try and get a score.
Can't agree more on that, Eugene.
Where's my slip?
Oh, once again playing outside the off stump, looking to run it down to the third man area. But again, you see the fit movement is not there.
It's not there as well. So now then, Ati, get a slip in. You beat the outside edge of the bat there twice now in the over. You found the edge. It's gone down to third man. Give yourself a chance here.
You just got a wicket. You're on top. Might as well have one.
Might as well. I mean,
position, yeah.
You've got 2 balls left this over. What's it going to cost you?
Just mount that pressure a little bit more, perhaps.
That is carved away. Oh, it's excellent work there, but and he missed it. Shaden Hendricks, quick as lightning there.
That would have been curtains for him.
Ah, curtains indeed. I'd have told him just to go straight to the clubhouse and get us a couple of coffees, mate, because he would have been gone.
Oh, this is good work from Bellville. You have to say they seem very alive and alert on the field.
Yeah, they're really up for it. They know the importance of this. A win here gets him in the reckoning.
It's a must-win game for them.
Oh, he advances down the wicket. And with the stain, he's hit the first. Huge.
He's broken the shackles all right, Eugene. You see the key, once again, the movement of the feet. Getting to the pitch of the ball, full flow of the arms, great bat swing.
And a firm
there
base.
you have it.
And a firm base, Rich.
Absolutely.
That's what these batters want. As there, umpire Ivan de Jong, umpire sponsored by ID 247, indicates that is the end of the power play. And now then, we are going to go straight to spin as we look at the powered by, sponsored by Wolf 777, co-powered by Tars 777, associate sponsor D247, and umpire sponsors ID 247. And sponsors for this game, for these two teams, are Winfair 247, sponsoring Rondebosch Cricket Club, and BetBrick 7, sponsoring Bellville Cricket Club. But a left-arm spin, and we've seen a lot of left-arm spinners in this tournament. That's up in the air. I'm not sure it's going to get there. It's just going to be the one. I think Bellville are doing well there. They're doing rightly. It's just containing this Rondebosch Cricket Club batters here at the minute. One feels something's got to give.
Must be.
This guy at out to point and like lightning, Severiano Cupido. He's an interesting character because he doesn't back up at the non-strikers end at all. He just stands there and then goes. Could make life so easy if he does back up a little bit.
Good turn.
Big shot coming here. Rish, I'm telling it, I'm calling it. He's done me here, but he's definitely going to get two. I tell you now, get on your skate there, Geordie, because he's coming through. Maybe even three, Geordie.
This is smart batting, Eugene. The smart batting. He's, he knows the fielders are way back in the deep. There's no one inside the ring. There's two on the offer.
Every time.
Every time. You just nudge the ball around and you can have your two.
I'm sure you would love to build a house on that real estate out there. That's how big it is.
Wide open spaces.
There's the big shot.
Falling short of the man at deep mid wicket.
Backing.
But once again, Eugene, you see, he's not giving the pace to the batters to work with. And that's the key. You see, the batsman's trying to force an issue, which is making it difficult for them to time the ball properly.
One shorter, here comes Sevi through again.
He saw him coming down the track, so just pulled his leg that tad a little bit.
This over's gone for 6 now. We're in that Z-ball territory. Ball number 6
Yeah, good bowling.
for both teams here.
Oh.
It's just going to be a single. So 7 runs coming off that Ayabonga over. It's a very good over that for Bellville Cricket Club. As we see here, the golf ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10 Cricket Car Astley Hanumal Champions League.
Bowling change, left arm over.
So this over is going to take us to that strategic timeout period, and now we're going to have Lindsay Jack, another left arm seamer coming into the attack here. Now he's got no pace to speak about, so the keeper will definitely be up.
But you'll feel, Eugene, now with both these batters have played 10 and 9 balls respectively, they've got their eye in a little bit. They might want to just put the foot on the accelerator. What do you say?
They have to, because looking at that projected score rate, scoring at the minute says they're going to get up to 85, so they really want to get up to that 3-figure. So, yeah, one of them, if not both, can really put the foot down, one feels.
Oh. That slipped out of the hands. That slipped out of the hands.
That's the nerves. Those are nerves. But now it's going to be extra nerves, because now it's going to be a free hit. Why is he bowling? They good 5 bowlers. No, but Darius can bowl.
Not the same. Nerves.
That's a free hit. That goal's gone many a mile in the air. And it's gone huge.
Eugene, is this something, the start?
That's definitely a start. Now, if they get momentum,
things to follow?
If they're going to get momentum leading to that golf ticket strategic timeout, yeah, the batting team we're talking about, this could be curtains here for Bellville Cricket Club, because they will just keep going and going and going, and you can ill afford an over, a big over here. So Lindsay Jack, he's got to really try and draw this back here somehow. Another full toss. That ball is smashed. That's smashed to the square leg boundary. The fielder can't get there. It's gone for 4. It's gone for 4.
A valiant effort in the deep, but the ball wins the race.
11 of 1 ball. Apologies, 11 of 2 balls.
Or the umpires are checking for the no ball there. Now the high full toss. Oh.
That's another huge one. This is the over Rondebosch were waiting on.
I told you, Eugene, this could be the start of something big for Rondebosch. They have got wickets in hand. Both the batters they've got their eye in. And now, I mean, certainly, Bellville's bowling efforts are not making their lives any easier.
They're definitely not. I mean, you still got Byron Darius that can bowl you an over. If you really need an over, you got Shaden Hendricks as well. He bowls a little bit of leg spin. That's 50 for Rondebosch as well. He's gone again. Oh, it hasn't gone far enough. Ayabonga's underneath it. Ayabonga's underneath it. Ayabonga's not underneath it. It's gone over his head for 4.
I think he just misjudged the boundary there. He thought just misjudged it. Oh, he was never in the game there.
He has a trend here. Rishi has a trend. It goes. Forget about the no ball. It goes 6-4, 6-4. What do you think the next circle's going to bring here?
Well, the trend certainly suggests a 6. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it just gets a bottom edge.
Much better there.
What do we know? What do we know? It just brings a 1.
Cricket is a game of uncertainties, Eugene.
Well, we're 1 ball away from that strategic timeout period, sponsored by Golf Ticket, and I'm sure Bellville just need to reassess where they've been here. They were doing so well, and now an over of 22 runs at the minute. Oh, he's beaten the edge. He's actually bowled a really good ball there. And it's definitely a different looking Geordie Bowers this morning than what we saw yesterday. And that single, as we see the umpire, Jacob de Jong, indicates that is the Golf Ticket strategic timeout period. We're going to have 2 minutes for these teams just to catch a breath, just to see where they are. It's really been, it really flew by this 5 overs here. It's been really good. Really good. Bellville for 4 overs have been excellent. They really fought their way in there, tried to contain this Rondebosch Cricket Club team. Just 1 over, and this is what T10 cricket does. 1 over, just take things away.
और दोस्तों अब समय हो चुका है गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का। गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का सबसे ज़्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन राइफल ड्रॉ। ये है फुल्ली रजिस्टर्ड, ऑथराइज्ड एंड एब्सोल्युटली फुल्ली रेगुलेटेड, ऑथराइज्ड रजिस्टर्ड ऑनलाइन राइफल ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई। आप भी gulfticket.com पर लॉगिन करें, रजिस्टर करें और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल। तो देर किस बात की है दोस्तों, अभी जाएं, अपना अकाउंट क्रिएट करें, लॉगिन करें और मौका पाइए करोड़ों जीतने का। गल्फ टिकट पे आप अपने करोड़ों कमाने का मौका पा सकते हैं और अपने सपनों को पूरा कर सकते हैं। गल्फ टिकट पे रजिस्टर करिए, क्योंकि गल्फ टिकट ही है यूएई का सबसे ज़्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन राइफल ड्रॉ। अपने लक को आजमाइए और सपनों को पूरा करिए। ओनली विद गल्फ टिकट, शेयरिंग मिलियन स्माइल्स। और गल्फ टिकट की हमारी ब्यूटीफुल सी कार्ड मैदान में पहुंच चुकी है, प्लेयर्स ड्रिंक्स लेते हुए और अपनी स्ट्रेटजीज को आगे बनाते हुए कि आगे क्या करना है इस मैच में। गल्फ टिकट ना कि सिर्फ इस ड्रिंक्स टाइम आउट के स्पॉन्सर है, बल्कि वो एक केप टाउन क्लब क्रिकेट लीग T10 चैंपियंस लीग के भी टाइटल स्पॉन्सर हैं। दोस्तों मैं फिर आपको एक बार फिर से बता दूं कि gulfticket.com पर जाइए, लॉगिन कीजिए, अपना अकाउंट क्रिएट कीजिए और मौका पाइए करोड़ों जीतने का और अपने सपनों को पूरा करने का।
Here we have the next match here. It's going to be match number 5 here in the Golf Ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10 Cricket Ka Asli Animal Champions League. That's between Bellville Cricket Club. It's sponsored by BetBricks. They're going to be at it again here the next game against Victoria Cricket Club, sponsored by Cricket, a Trust of India. It's been a good first 5 overs. It had everything there. But then 1 over just took it away there, I feel. And now can Rondebosch Cricket Club keep putting the foot down as we see Byron Durris coming into the attack, Rish?
1 over, Eugene. 1 over is all it takes in this form of the game. It doesn't take long for the game to change. They were so good for the first 4 overs, giving nothing away. And there you see that 1 over went for plenty.
Oh, nice and tight there by Durris. They come through for 1.
Watch it there, slow, no?
That is squeezed past there, point. Oh,
Let's go.
eventually the fielding is done there, so it's going to be another couple of runs. That's up in the air. That's up in the air. That is huge.
That's gone miles, Eugene.
It's got miles in the air as well.
Oh, he set him up for that. Look at that. Look at the bat swing.
He sort of hit his back of his head as well with his bat. That's how hard he's swinging now.
He's going to try not box you. You've got to count him.
Now the chase is on. I don't think Geordie's coming back. I don't think he's coming back. I think he's licking his lips here. He wants to cash in. But Severiano's moved to 41 of 19 deliveries.
Good bowling.
Big hit. Huge hit. I said he's licking his lips. I said so. He's licking his lips. He wants in on this action.
Absolutely. He just doesn't want to be a missed spectator at the other end, Eugene.
He's been a spectator for most of those innings. Now he feels he needs to cash in. He might not talk a lot on the screen, but he's doing a lot of talking with the bat now, the youngster. Shami's done. Now then, what's Severiano keeping up? Oh, I'm actually very surprised. The load runner, he didn't go there. He's normally on his bike.
But good work in the deep. Charging at the ball, keeping it down to 1.
Oh, wow. What's to come here? 24 balls. I think, ladies and gentlemen, just strap yourselves in because we are going to see shots aplenty here.
Some more fireworks, Eugene.
Fireworks and plenty. It's going to be Guy Fawkes out here. 5th of November style here, fella. Look at those bowling figures. Bonga, surely he should bowl another over. He's only gone for 7. Look at that. Antley has only gone for 3. Where are these guys? Surely they must come back and bowl again. It's going to be the 3rd of the Adams on that list to bowl here. Cenk and Adams. Let's call him Adams the 3rd.
I think they just wanted to take those 2 overs out of the way from the 5th bowler. And with those out now, I don't think them returning again. Definitely not.
No, definitely not. I'm with you on that one. 74 for 1. Are we going to get up to that 120? I tell you, if we get up to 120, I think we've reached our past scores because the better teams have reached that.
120, 130.
What a good picture
Perhaps.
that is. Look at the board. Look at the shirt. That was a great picture. BetBricks 7.
Indeed was. That's a loosener.
You can't afford looseness. Come on, Rich. Come on. You can't say, that's a loosener. Guy's he's been on the field for 6 overs. What looseners are?
Nicely poised this game now. Nicely poised for the Rondebosch batters to just go out and have some fun now.
Beaten outside the off stump. Now, I said at the pitch report, the bowlers, the seamers that have been bowling from the town end, when they hit the deck, there's certainly a great deal more bounce coming from that side than what it is coming from this end, the golf course end.
There's a tinge of green somewhere in the 5-meter mark, 6-meter mark.
I definitely wouldn't. I definitely know what end I'll be taking here, mate. Let me tell you. Don't be walking in. You too close, number 5. You are too close, number 5. That is hit downtown. It hasn't gone far enough. It hasn't gone far enough. And that's a simple catch there for the captain. One of the Adams. So Adams bowls, Adams catches. It's just an Adams family show.
A much needed wicket here for Bellville. Going to go down, over long off. Good catch, I must say. Kept his eyes on the ball right till the end.
Yeah, and he's got to go now. Keenan Bowers. Or apologies, Jordan Bowers. He's got to go. As is now Keegan Fortune coming into the attack. Or coming into bat here for Rondebosch. $75 for 2. They've got it all to do here. If I'm Keegan Fortune here, I'll just give the strike here to Severiano Cupido. He's going at a great deal of knots here, a great deal of rate of knots. Why is the ball wet? Is the ball wet? Why are they changing the ball? The way Severiano Cupido has been hitting the ball seemed to have gone out of shape.
Brand new one is right.
The ball certainly has taken some beating, Eugene.
Definitely has. They're still trying to get a ball. Even Severiano's in there trying to think, take the hottest ball there, mate.
The platform is perfectly set for these batters from Rondebosch to just come and swing.
Yeah, 8 wickets still in hand. Busy with the 7th over. A lot of batters still to come. Looks like
If they go 15 and over from here on, they can easily reach about 135, 140.
it's been difficult to find consistency. About 15. There's always been one over that has been that 15, even 50 to 20, and then we've had an over that goes for 7. Just shows what this game can give us.
But there's a lot about momentum, Eugene. There's a lot about momentum. The wicket has just fallen. If another wicket, Bellville would be looking to take another one here and perhaps looks to restrict the Rondebosch guys to 110, 115.
If they get it to 115, they'll take it now because they are really under the pump here. And even 10 and over from here, they'll take that.
They're going at 12 already. I don't think they'll be happy with 10 from here on.
Well, I'm saying Bellville Cricket Club will be happy with 10.
Yeah.
Batting side, no, they've got to push it on here, 15 and beyond. All right, we're already all set again. And that's what he got to do. It's a good-looking shot down to long on.
Brings Saviano back on strike.
See, they're not happy with that ones, eh? I mean, really, no clapping ones, mate.
I tell you, batters these days.
Smashed to the offside.
Oh, they're coming back for the second.
No,
They're coming back for the second.
The
That
fielding
is good.
was poor. Let me tell you, the ball got hit to the sweeper. He never ran in towards the ball. He waited for the ball to get him. That is very basic stuff. That was poor cricket.
Lack of game awareness. Lack of game
That
awareness.
was just that was terrible. In a game where you are trying to not give the team too many runs. Yeah, it's always going to be one. And whoever comes in to bat with Severiano Cupido, please bring your spikes, your bike, anything, your roller skates, because you have definitely got to run, mate.
It's very quick between the wickets, Eugene. Very quick. Is Keegan on strike now?
It's another single, and this is good. They just keep the scoreboard moving. However, the score has moved to 80 for 2, 3 overs to go, and I'm with you now. They've just got to go, mate. They just got to see how much they can get. Surely every over 15 from here. That's 45 runs added to that score, gets you to 125.
They've got to go big now. They've got 8 wickets in hand. They've got a set batsman, Saviano's going great guns indeed. And you've got Keegan, who certainly is no bug with the bat either.
Yeah, so I think the 3 that's going to be bowled here, it's going to be Ayabongo's bowling now, and then the 2 Adams on the top. They've certainly got to bowl an over each. I think that's where the over's going to come from here.
Look sharp there. It's coming to you.
Just checking his guard again there, Keegan. It's 2 of 2.
Very slow. And that ball gets past point. The chase is on. Lindsay Simons, he can't get there as the ball hits the towers. 7-7-7 board.
Innovative. Smart batting this from Keegan. He knows the players are inside the ring on the offside, so he chooses to go on the offside.
And then what's the response? So now as a bowler, you know he's going to reverse sweep. So what are you going to dish up here now?
It's always difficult. It's always difficult when you get hit for a 4 of the very first ball of the over. Oh, that looked close to me.
Oh, that is an interesting appeal. I tell you what, I've seen many a person appeal like that. Actually, the umpire's not even signaling. So there must have been a little bit of a scratch.
Let's have a look. Oh.
Enjoy that life, but that's probably the biggest life I've seen in cricket. Oh, that is.
That looked plump to me, Eugene. Runs it down nicely to third man. Back for another second.
He didn't give it as leg buys. So he gave that as runs. Not this ball. We're talking about the previous ball. And his bat was nowhere near it.
Nowhere near it.
That's great bowling, great bowling. He's stepping across soon.
It was as plump as it can get. Oh, swing and a miss. I tell you what, I'm really impressed with this spinner, Ayabonga. What do you have to say?
I'm still thinking about the decision, mate. My head is still there.
This is T10, Eugene. You have to be quick on your toes. Come on,
mate. It's small
Move
things
on.
like that really changes matches. As he's clocked that out there to deep with wicket, it's that same fielder that doesn't run in to get the ball, and again they're going to run 2 to him. Now let's just put that pass. Let's put it back in the back pocket. So Severiano Cupido has moved to 48 of 24 deliveries. One ball to come here in the Ayabonga over. He's bowled a good over.
It's been very impressive.
Oh, must be.
Oh, trying to run straight to cover. It's not going to work there. So the score remains on 89 for 2. 9 runs coming off that over in the context of this game. That's a very, very good over. As we again look at all the sponsors on the side and left-hand side there. The title sponsor, Golf Ticket, is there as well. But there, more importantly, Severiano Cupido, 48 of 25 deliveries. Keegan Fortune, he's there with him, 7 of 4. Jordy Bowers, he got 22 of 15. Looked a little bit scratchy early on.
You'll have to say Bellville has pulled things back a little. They've managed to pull things back a little, Bellville.
They have, yes, they definitely have.
I think they'll be happy with anything around 100, 105, 110. What do you?
If they don't, then we're both unhappy about that. Well, here we go. It's one of the Adams. That's the number 1 Adams coming on to bowl here. Artie Adams.
None for 10 in his only overs bowled so far.
Look at this youngster here now. He's doing all the talking now. Couldn't talk earlier for toffee. Now he's all chat. Got 22 runs in his pocket. Full toss. Full toss. And that was given straight away. That got given straight away. And you know why Sevi's running hard back? Because you know why? Because he wants to face the free hit. Well, actually, it's Keegan Fortune on strike. Sorry. It's a no ball. Loosen the shackles here, Keegan Fortune. Don't reverse lap, please. Ah, he's clocked it up in the air. It's not going anywhere. It's just gone for 1.
But more importantly, Saviano is back on strike for them.
Do you nudge it for 2 singles for your 50, or do you just go hard?
No, man, Eugene, those days are gone. Those days are way gone. You hit the first ball for a 6 these days, Eugene. $11 balls to go.
11. Projected score, Nelson, 1-1-1. It's well bowled. And here he comes. Here he comes. A load runner. Is he going to come back? Here he comes. And that is his 50. That's 50 to Severiano Cupido.
Very well compiled 50. Looked a bit scratchy earlier on in his innings, but a couple of shots and he was on his way, as usual.
As usual, yes. And he's had a great couple of days here in the Champions League. It's well bowled there. Well bowled there. This is when you know your customers as a bowler. You know your customers. You know what they want. And you're not going to give it.
Bellville, I tell you, will be very happy with what they, with 1s and 2s. They'll be more than happy to give them 1s and 2s, if you ask me. Rondebosch, on the other hand, are looking for those big ones.
That's what they want. They want to carry that momentum. This game is, as you said, it's all about momentum,
It's all
isn't
about
it?
momentum.
Big appeal, and this time,
Had to
Jacob
be.
de Jong raises the finger, and he's got to go, and that's the end of Keegan Fortune.
It was absolutely plumb, hitting the middle stump. Well bowled.
Yeah, you know that's what he's going to get. I thought he might go for the lap as well. As you see this, oh, I think that was crashing into middle and leg. Ball hasn't got far to go to hitting the stump, so good decision there for me. And that's the end of him. And now we're going to have Vivian Engelbrecht. He's going to be the new man coming in here for Rondebosch Cricket Club. They're doing well here, Bellville. They're really doing well.
They've really managed to pull things back their way. At one point, it looked like the Rondebosch The Rondebosch guys might just go on to score 130 plus.
Looked like it was going to go be a biggie. He's had a good tournament here, the 40 plus man.
Nice.
He's picked up 7 wickets as well. Scored 80 runs. This innings has been a bit of a seesaw, isn't it? The first 4 overs belonged to Bellville. Then Rondebosch came into the picture with those 3 big overs. And Bellville again pulling things back.
It's like ebbing and flowing.
Ebbing and flowing.
Peaks and troughs, as they say. Peaks and troughs. Certainly has had that as well. I think they're trying to really curtail this. And if they get anywhere under 110, I think Bellville Cricket Club are going to be very, very happy with their performance. That's edged.
Stop it.
That is edged by Berville and Ingelbrand. That's going to go for 4.
It flies over the short third man. And that picks up the 100 for Rondebosch.
That's 100 up indeed there for Rondebosch Cricket Club. Going through with a shot, Berville and Ingelbrand. They don't care, as you said earlier, they don't care how they get it. But they just want to get as many runs as possible.
They're just going to swing every delivery here, Eugene. 7 more balls to go.
Bowled him. Why do you want to bowl short if you can bowl a Yorker like that?
What a peach of a Yorker that is. Absolutely, Eugene. When you can bowl like that.
That's the end of Berville and Ingelbrand. Look at this bowling here, Rich.
That was right into the block.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just what you want.
Right on the money.
So Pierce Seister's more going in. The younger of the Seister brothers, he's making his way now to the middle here, joining Severiano Cupid. And now, Sevi, you've got 6 balls to show us. Entertain us. Go big, go large. Don't hold back. But you're going to be facing up to Antley Adams. I'm sure Antley is going to bowl this final over.
$100 on the board. 1 over to go. Let's have a look at Pierce Seister's numbers. He's got 17 runs in the tournament so far.
He hasn't got as many runs.
Nothing much to suggest that he can.
Well, every time I talk to him off the air, he tells me he scored millions of runs, mate. So I'm yet to see it here in this tournament, but he's at the non-strikers end. And I think for Rondebosch concerned, they just want Sevi to face all 6 balls here. Anything under 110, Bellville will take that and run. It's a really interesting field here. So we've got a deep square on the leg side. We have a deep mid-wicket. We have a long on. We've got a third man. We've got 5 in the ring. We've got 5 in the ring, Rish, for the final over. Surely you can have 1 more out. Well, in fact, okay, they've sent fine leg back. So the 4 in the ring are all on the offside.
Oh, well
into
bowled.
the Yorker. Well, into the block. They're going to come back for 2.
That is a beautiful running.
Excellent running. That ball just made it to the 30-yard circle there.
But I tell you what, Bellville won't mind these 1s and 2s. I think it's the boundaries that's going to hurt them.
Boundaries will always hurt any batting team.
They'll be very happy with the 1s and 2s. They'll be more than happy to give them.
Short ball, that's gone. 2 fine leg. It's going to be 1 bounce, but they're going to come back for 2. The throw comes in.
He saw the batsman dancing down the track. He digged that in short. Surprised him. And once again, the batsman fails to time the ball.
Not a bad ploy with the fielder that's out, so no issues with that. Hitting to the longer boundary as well. He got it on a good height. However, the umpire should have shown 1. I'm not sure if the umpire showed 1 for the over. So that's going to be interesting now to see what they're going to do here. Huge hit. How hard has he hit that?
He got it right in the middle of his bat, I tell you. The sweet spot, as they call it. Eugene, the sweet spot, as they call it.
Jeepers. Let me tell you, enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen. He has smoked that.
Right out of the middle of his bat.
My, oh my.
Shot of the day for me, Eugene.
Wow. Forget hand speed. Jeepers. Slower ball.
Good comeback. This scamper through for a single. That's the change of pace. The change of pace. We have been talking about it.
Yeah, it's well bowled there. Score reaches Nelson. 1-1-1 for 4. Pierce Seister, he's on strike. I'm not sure why you're taking guard, mate. You just got to stand there and swing the willow. You got 2 balls to give us something. Entertain us, Pierce.
I tell you what, Eugene. The spinner's going to have to play a big role on this wicket.
I think you're right there. Slower ball, hit out. Here's the catch. And this time he does take a Tristan Fortuyn.
Straight down deep mid-wicket's throat. Easy as you like.
He tried to entertain us, but only managed to hit it straight to deep mid-wicket.
Except that 6. It's been a good over.
It has been a good over. That is what this tier team cricket gives us.
Nicely judged catch. Well taken.
Who's this? Keenan Nokia now going. He's got 1 ball to face.
Right then, Eugene. Come on. Make a call.
On what?
Fine. Final ball of the over. What's going to happen? Since you've been predicting.
I'm telling you now.
Put
right?
your hat on. Put your hat on.
It's not going to be a boundary.
It's not going to be a boundary,
No.
you say?
It's going to be one of 2 things. No, actually one of 3. That's too many, eh? You want 1.
All right, then if you don't
Okay,
pick a boundary, I'll go the other way.
There's not going to be a boundary. No chance.
All right. We'll find out. We'll find out
This
that
is
very
going to
soon.
be either a single or a wicket. There you have it. I've narrowed it down to 2 for you.
I narrowed down to 2 for you as well. It's going to be a 4 or a 6, Eugene.
No chance. I'll eat my hat. How's that? I'll eat this hat I'm wearing on my head if this ball goes for a boundary.
Ranley's bowled well. 2 for 14.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to eat my hat. Am I going to eat my hat? No, I'm not. I told you. The Sevy's definitely going to come through.
Okay,
This is going to be a run out, so they're only going to get 2. And that's the end.
Some good work in the deep, huh?
It's excellent work there by Shaden Hennis, keeping it down to just 2. Batter's got to run out for 3, so Keenan got to run out. But what an innings there by Severiano. Keep it a 62 of 31 deliveries. A strike rate, as my former commentator would have said, 200. James,
200.
he would have loved that. That would have been easy maths. But it was a good over bowl there at the end by Anthony Adams. But let's look now at this scorecard. Started with Morne Pence and Severiano Kipper. Morne going really early doors for 3 only, but Severiano Kipper batting through the innings. 62 of 31 deliveries. Jordan Bowers, he played his part. 22 of 15. Keegan Fortune, he tried to up the rate as well. But the damage was done early doors. But well done here too. Bellville Cricket Club, we have to say, restricting them here to a score of 113 for 6. All the Adamses there, they've bowled well, they've played their part. 21, 16 and 16 respectively, as well as Ayabonga going for 16. So the top 4 really doing their bit. They were struggling to find that 5th bowler. They split that up. But that
Those
5th
two
bowler
went
went.
for 40.
Yeah, the 5th
40
bowler went for
runs.
40 runs. So that could be the turning point in this game here. So what we're going to do now, Rish, we are going to try and enjoy the highlights of that first half of that innings. And then we're going to come back and hear about, we're going to listen to a couple of key men here for this game here that we have in this Champions League. And we're going to have a couple of chats with two guys here potentially going to influence the game today. With me first is Byron Darius. Byron, you weren't involved in the initial tournament. You're coming in here for the Champions League. What has been your take from what you've seen? And then give us a little bit from your experiences yesterday.
Yeah, good morning. It's been a good experience. Yesterday, getting a bit of outing, getting the old bones a bit warm. But yeah, overall, it's been quite a good tournament. I've been following it all the way on YouTube. Like I say, I wasn't involved in the initial stages, but I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Every game has been a nail biter, if I can put it that way. There were a few, obviously, one-sided affairs, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Just give us your take as a spinner, because you're one of the spinners there in the Bellville side there. What is your initial thoughts on going into a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, just to keep it tight. Not really looking to turn it as much. Just keep it nice and tight lines, not giving away too many boundaries. The pitch is quite true. So, I mean, anything in the arc is going to go. So, yeah, just trying to keep it as tight as possible.
I think this is what you want as a club cricketer. You want to play on good wickets, which we have had here at Bellville throughout. And also the weather has been good, but also the batters have been excellent.
No, 100%. I was quite surprised yesterday, some of the guys, hitting long balls. I haven't experienced that in a while. But yeah, batters have been brilliant. Some guys have been better than others, but they've been smashing it all over the park.
Listen, it's good to have your insight into your thinking again, but hopefully you're going to go and enjoy it there today.
I will thoroughly. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Now, that was Byron Darius. We're going to go now to Jordan. Jordan is the guy representing Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. How are you doing, Jordy?
I'm good in yourself.
Just give us a little bit of insight. The great knock yesterday of 44. Just tell us what your frame of thought was going through that knock.
I just brought my T20 game into place, took it for the team, did what the team needed me to do, and came off well.
Is that your definite outside, or is that your initial outside, just going out there just to play your game?
Just to enjoy the game, man.
What do you like to do as a batter? Or do you like to open? Do you like to be in the middle order? I know you don't like to be in the bottom down there. So initially, where do you see yourself maybe in the future?
Opening the batting for the Proteas.
Well, that's a good insight to have. Look, there's a big game for you guys going forward here today. If you can contribute again, I'm sure as a youngster you would like that.
Of course. Would like to walk away with 2 wins today and walk straight into the final tomorrow.
Listen, you got a lot of cricket ahead of you. Potentially a final tomorrow. Any other cricket that's coming up as well?
I'm currently playing under 19 CPL for the District Sixers.
How's that going?
It's going phenomenal. We have 2 wins with bonus points. So we're looking forward to the next games ahead.
Okay, well, you got an important game here. Hopefully it goes well for you today.
Indeed, I hope so.
That's the thoughts there of Jordan as well. Those are 2 guys that we can look forward to today in today's crucial encounter. And welcome back here to the Golf Ticket presents the Cape Town Club Cricket League T10 Cricket Ghastly Animal Champions League. The match here between Rondebosch Cricket Club, they are sponsored by Winfair 247. They're up against Bellville Cricket Club, sponsored by BetBrick 7. And we've just had the first innings there, and what an innings has been. 114 is the target set there by Rondebosch Cricket Club. And Bellville, if they want any say further in the Champions League, they have to get that 114. It's going to be a tough one for them to get. But the key man certainly is going to be Shaden Hendricks here, I feel. He's shown glimpses of what he can do. As there, the two lineups. Morne Penn's a captain. He didn't do anything with a bat today, only scoring 3. But Severiano Kipido, he got a 60 not out there, and he batted really well. And him with Jordan Bowers really had a good innings together, and that sort of sent the benchmark or the platform there for Rondebosch Cricket Club really to get to that big total. As we see there, it's going to be Larry D. Dorman. He's also going to be opening. He is another one of the 40-plus men, but he's also a dangerous, dangerous batter. And these two, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if these two get going, we could see some fireworks from Bellville Cricket Club as well. As we look at Shaden Hendricks' figures there, and he really needs to just bat for a few overs. I would really, really like to see this kid bat for 7 overs and just show you what he's capable of. Jared Southgate, he's going to be bowling here from the town end, and this is the preferred end, I think, for the seamers to operate from. He's going to be bowling to Shaden Hendricks first up. Tried to run in a little bit hard yesterday, really tried to hit the surface. These youngsters will soon find out. I love the energy in the run-up, but I haven't seen much of variation from him, so hopefully we'll see that today. Maybe he's learned from his sort of experience that he had there yesterday, as we see the men from Bellville Cricket Club enjoying the sun, or enjoying the shade, I should say, under the Coke's banners there, and away we go. A little bit of swing. Forget about a little bit of swing. A lot of swing there for the left-hander. Well taken there by Keenan. Keenan Nokia is the keeper today. That is flicked. That is going to go over to the point boundary. And there we go. Second ball again. Now with that shape, I think third man can go in the ring and fine legs should go back, because Jared Southgate is getting the ball to swing a lot here through the air. That is easy picking for Shaden Hendricks. Down the leg side again. Down the leg side again. Tell you what, we've had a few lenient calls here by the umpires early doors here this morning. If you look at that delivery again, that looked like it was another one that went down the leg side. That's better. Now that is better. Hit the surface hard, youngster. There's certainly a better bounce in that. And Keegan Nokia had to jump up in the air to try and take this one. There's the bounce going across him this time. Look at that carry. Beautiful. come through for one. It's again the ball banged in there. So 2 balls to go. And that's going to bring Dorman on strike here. 2 balls to go. That's a big hit. That's going to go all the way. I'm sure it is. Yes, it does. It's gone all the way for 6. That is picked up there by Dorman. I said earlier, as Reese is with me again, I think for this kid, Jared Southgate, you've got to have fun back. I don't mind deep sweat, but third man is not going to do anything for you, even with the ball swinging like it is.
Especially if you hit the ball in the deck so hard. I still have a feeling they're 10 and shy of where they should have been.
But isn't that the second one? That's got to be the second one of the over, irrespective of whether the batter's gone for it.
Jared, I haven't seen wheels like that in a while.
That's the second or third one. About
Bowling
one
boy,
to shade
good bumper.
Picked up again. It's going to go over his head. That's huge. Second maximum there for the man, Darren Dorman.
What a shot. What a shot. Oh, look at this. Wow.
I just don't understand the thinking here. So, Dorman is a very, very experienced player. He's been on the circuit for a long, long time. Again, I said, get finally back and all. Third man was null and void there. 19 in that over. 19.
Of the first over, indeed, yes.
Next up.
Captain himself. Player of the tournament. Morne Pence. He's come into the attack and he has to come. He's going to take the new ball.
He's been more than handy with the ball, I'll tell you.
Oh, more than handy.
Every time Rondebosch looks for a wicket, he decides to bring himself on, and more often than not, he produces a wicket.
And wears his heart on his sleeve, Morne Pence.
Courageous.
That's cut away. Pass point. Oh, the fielder does stop it, or does he? Oh, what's going on? They sort of left it for each other. They're going to come back for 3. Now, can you believe it? It was a comedy of errors there. Rhys just shakes his head. He can't understand what he's seeing.
I'm lost for words.
Well then, now then. Darren, what have you got
certainly
for
are
us?
into this one.
Down the leg side, it's going to be wide. Now, all of a sudden, Rondebosch Kriegler, they find themselves under the pump here. They find themselves under the pump early doors. Are we in for some chase here? Are we in for a chase?
We have a game on, Eugene. We have a game on.
Just remind you, win for Bellville Cricket Club here over Rondebosch. He's going to open it wide open for the second berth for the final. Ah, that's good calling there by Shaden. Just want to keep the scoreboard ticking along. That's now 5 of 2 balls, and now he's on strike. Remember, I said it before. Shaden bat for about 7 overs. I'm sure Bellville will win this game. Even now, adding to the equation, Darren Dorman, if they together here for at least 3 or 4 overs, Oh, I tell you what, we're in for some hitting.
Yeah, but you can do Indy now for a couple.
Oh dear, we're in here. 89 runs needed, 52 balls remaining. A lot of shouting from the sideline here. Bellville Cricket Club really getting into this one. Big hit. That's gone. Is it gone all the way? It's gone. You smashes into the D. 247 ball.
Got all of that all right. Look at that. Right in the slot. Right in the slot.
This kid can play. If he can just get the silent whispers in his head, get rid of them and just play and bat for a long period of time, he will certainly be a player we can certainly watch in years to come. God, full of length, and there's a length we spoke about early on, isn't it? Especially in the early morning day here. Early start.
Just got caught in two minds there. Jaden was looking to hit through the offside first, then thought of hitting it towards the onside and ended up missing it altogether.
Yeah, I think he thought there was going to be a short ball as well, sort of just hanging back and not committing on the front foot, as you rightly said there. Now then, 2 balls to go.
Once again, looking to go over covers. But good bowling this from Moni, following the batter.
But it's an over of 13 already, with 1 ball to come. This is Z-ball time. What can Z-ball give us?
Zahir would have been able to tell you better.
No comment. They can't give that out.
Outside
Outside the line. I think we gave that up. Not out from here.
From here, yeah. But you can definitely see the intent in the Bellville batters.
Well, that's what you get from him. I tell you, he hits the balls in strange areas. Does Darren. As you look at that, what a start here. 33 of 2 overs.
Left arm over the wicket. Bowling change, left arm over.
So they're really ahead of where Rondebosch Cricket were at the same time. And now we are going to see Keegan Fortune now. Now then, we are going to see the Licorice All Sorts bag come out here. His left arm over the wicket. Then his left arm around. Then he's going to be bowling the ball. Left arm cutter, the long arm, which is called now the slow ball bouncer. Then he's going to see a slow ball. Then we're going to see the back of the hand slow ball. We're going to see it all now.
Variations, Eugene. Variations is the key here. A beautiful
Fabulous shot. Oh, beautiful. Glorious. Glorious indeed.
Cannot get better than this. Straight down the ground, presenting the full face of the bat. Through the line. Look at that. He held his position.
Batters like to hit across the line. I mean, it really...
That was my mind sometimes.
Oh, well, mine is smoked, mate.
When you can hit it so well down the ground, why would you look to do something fancy?
It's a beautiful shot there by Darren. He moves to 7 of just 5 deliveries. Ladies and gentlemen, 77 now needed, or 47 deliveries. Rondebosch Cricket Club, they are under the pump.
Rondebosch had 34 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. Bellville is already 37 without loss. So they're definitely ahead in the game. Oh,
huge hit.
That's been a great sound of the bat, Eugene. But they're off to a flyer.
Oh, Bellville Cricket Club once again getting themselves into position that they can go in and potentially get a place in the Champions League final. A win here
One thing that has impressed me the most about Darren is the use of the crease. He's using the crease to his advantage. He's making the bowler think. He's outthinking the bowler. Here we see again.
The ramp, and it's gone for wide. It's gone for wide. Keegan Fortune, he's not happy. And that's a sign. That is a sign of a bowler under pressure there.
But you've got to give it to Darren.
But you're right in what you're saying. You don't just want to stand there. He's sort of mixing it up. Then he sort of moves across to off stump. Then he sort of just advances down the wicket a little bit.
The fielding captain is always under the pump.
Well, 70 runs of 46 deliveries.
Berville is certainly ahead in this game. There's no doubt about it.
Smashed down the ground. Literally smashed down the ground for 4.
What a shot indeed. Oh.
Gave himself room. You spoke about it just there. Use of the crease. That time he used, just gave himself more room. Just free the arms up. But where the area is looking at, that is impressing me there. It's just trying to hit the ball as straight as possible. This is brilliant. Excellent batting by these two. 48 without loss.
This is not just slogging, Eugene. This is proper cricketing shots. He's timing them to perfection.
Ladies and gentlemen, we could be in for a barnstorming day here in the Champions League.
I told you at the start of the innings, Rondebosch are perhaps 10 to 15 short of where they should have been.
Beautiful shot through extra cover. Now the chase is on. It's just going to be 2. Ambrose does the fielding there, and you've got to be impressed here as a 50 comes up. 50 partnership between these two. But you have to be impressed with the shot selection as well as the execution of the shots being played.
They're playing with the bowler's mind here.
Short ball again. You cannot bowl there. You simply cannot bowl there with fine leg up. Not the best of choice there for Keegan Fortune.
I completely agree with you on that, Eugene. With fine leg up inside the circle, bowling short, going straight. He just helps it on his way.
60 now needed of 43 balls. I mean, we might as well not even talk about the Z ball anyway. That is a way above. But anyway, the umpires have got to make that decision. So I'm not even going to go ahead and call the Z ball anymore because look at the way these two are going. That's another one over third man. That has got topspin all over it, and the topspin is taking it into the boundary fence. That's another 4, and what a way to end that over. That's 3 overs gone. The power play is done. And I'm going to take a break for a couple of overs here because I've just been absolutely brilliant. Excited watching that. I'm going to hand you over to PM Prasan to take us through to Hindi.
Thank you, Gene.
स्वागत है आपका प्रशांत.
धन्यवाद ऋषि. बहुत ही धमाकेदार धुआंधार पारी हम डैरन की तरफ से देखने मिल रहे हैं और कीगन का पिछला ओवर बहुत ही महंगा साबित हुआ. 25 रन
उस ओवर से आए.
आपको नहीं लगता है कि इस समय रॉन्डेबॉश के ऊपर जो प्रेशर है और वो आज ही दूसरा गेम भी खेलने वाले हैं, उनके लिए बहुत ज़रूरी होगा कि वो अपने गेम में वापस आएं. जब हम केप टाउन क्लब क्रिकेट लीग देख रहे थे तब हमें लग रहा था कि रॉन्डेबॉश बड़ी आसानी से फाइनल में पहुंचेगी, लेकिन वहाँ भी बेलविल ने उन्हें पीछे छोड़ दिया था और फाइनल में अपनी जगह बना ली थी, स्थापित की थी. क्या आपको लग रहा है ऐसा ही कोई सिनेरियो में फिर देखने मिलेगा?
वो भी क्या कमाल का मैच था. बेलविल ने सबको सरप्राइज कर दिया था अपने प्रदर्शन से और आज भी कुछ वैसा ही होता हुआ. अगर आप ध्यान से देखें 113 रन नियर अबाउट पार स्कोर कह सकते हैं हम.
बिल्कुल.
बट जिस तरह से इन दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने शुरुआत की है, आप कह सकते हैं they've caught Rondebosch off guard a little.
Absolutely. चेरना है, थोड़ी सी मिसफील्ड और जहां 1 रन देना चाहिए था वहां 2 रन.
जी, थोड़ी सी स्लॉपी फील्ड में रॉन्डेबॉश.
और इन कॉट से हमारे अगले गेंदबाज जिन्होंने 8 मैचों में 8 विकेट लिए हैं. वाइड का इशारा अंपायर की तरफ से. प्रेशर रोंडेबॉश क्रिकेट क्लब के गेंदबाजों पे बढ़ता हुआ साफ नजर आ रहा है।
सही कहा आपने प्रशांत, साफ झलक रहा है प्रेशर उन पे।
बिल्कुल, मुझे लग रहा है कि यहाँ से रोंडेबॉश को अपनी स्थिति और मजबूत करनी पड़ेगी। फिर से एक मिसफील्ड, यहाँ पे भी आसानी से सिर्फ 1 रन दे सकते थे, लेकिन 2 रन चुरा लिए हैं यहाँ पे चेडन ने।
ये आपको मदद नहीं करेगा रोंडेबॉश, विकेट चाहिए, नहीं विकेट्स 2 या 3 या कम से कम 2 मैं कहूँगा इस समय, अगर इन्हें गेम में बने रहना है तो।
बिल्कुल ऋषि, लगभग 19 का करंट रन रेट चल रहा है, जो कि बेहतरीन शुरुआत ली है बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब ने। यहाँ पे 1 रन आएगा। हम देख रहे हैं गल्फ टिकट प्रेजेंस केप टाउन क्लब क्रिकेट चैंपियंस लीग T10 क्रिकेट का असली एनिमल, और हम चौथा मैच देख रहे हैं इस चैंपियंस लीग का बिटवीन बेलविल क्रिकेट 7 और रोंडेबॉश क्रिकेट क्लब, स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय विनफेयर 247। गल्फ टिकट द्वारा एक शानदार टूर्नामेंट यहाँ पे ऑर्गेनाइज किया जा रहा है।
क्या कमाल का टूर्नामेंट रहा है अभी तक, पिछले 3 हफ्ते क्या कमाल के गुजरे हैं।
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने, एकदम क्रिकेटिंग सीजन को लाइट अप कर दिया। ये एक अपील दी गई है, अंपायर ने इसमें कोई भी इंटरेस्ट नहीं दिखाया। निराशा साफ झलक रही है ऑरेंज कोचे के चेहरे पे, अंपायर के निर्णय से नाखुश। रिप्ले देखते हैं।
कुछ खास क्लियर नजर नहीं आ रहा इस एंगल से। बहरहाल अगली गेंद।
ओह, अब तक तो सिर्फ गेंद बरस रहे थे, अब बल्ले भी बरस रहे हैं इस मैदान में। हमने हर तरीके की क्रिकेट इस टूर्नामेंट में देख ली है।
पहले इनिंग में हमने देखा कैसे बेलविल के बॉलर्स के हाथ से बॉल स्लिप कर रही थी, अब बैट स्लिप कर रहे हैं। लगता है हाथों पर बटर लगा करके आए हैं बेलविल के खिलाड़ी।
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने, उन्होंने अपने ग्लव्स पे भी बटर लगाया हुआ है। चेडन अगली गेंद फेस करते हुए, इन्होंने लगा दिया है जोरदार, लेकिन बॉल बाउंड्री तक ना पहुंचते हुए फील्डर ने यहाँ पे फील्ड किया। 1 रन, और इसी के साथ चौथे ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब का स्कोर 66 रनों पे 0 विकेट। देख सकते हैं हमारे स्पॉन्सर्स, पावर्ड बाय वुल्फ 777, को पावर्ड बाय ताज 777, एसोसिएट स्पॉन्सर हैं D247 और अंपायर स्पॉन्सर ID247। हमारे टीम स्पॉन्सर्स हैं MG लायन, बिली 777, विनफेयर 247, ताज 777, वर्ल्ड 777, क्रिकेटा ट्रस्ट ऑफ इंडिया, लॉर्ड्स एक्सचेंज और बेडब्रिक्स 7। हम देख रहे हैं गल्फ टिकट प्रेजेंट्स केप टाउन क्लब क्रिकेट चैंपियंस लीग T10 क्रिकेट का असली एनिमल। अगली ओवर की तरफ बढ़ते हुए रोंडेबॉश के खिलाड़ियों पे जो दबाव इस वक्त होगा।
फिर से एक बॉलिंग चेंज है, पर मुझे ऐसा लगता है प्रशांत एक ट्रिक मिस कर रहे हैं रोंडेबॉश के खिलाड़ी। इस पिच पे स्पिनर्स का रोल मुझे लगता है ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है। बॉल बल्ले पे ठीक से आ नहीं रही है। आप बल्लेबाज को अगर पेस देंगे खेलने के लिए तो उनके लिए ज़्यादा आसानी होगी। आपने देखा शुरू के 3 ओवर में किस तरह से उन्होंने धड़ाधड़ चौके और छक्कों की बरसात की। गेंद को अगर आप थोड़ा धीमा रखें, बल्लेबाज को पेस ना दें, तो मुझे लगता है थोड़ी मुश्किल हो सकती है।
नहीं, मैं आपके बातों से बिल्कुल सहमत हूं। मुझे लगता है रोंडेबॉश को यहाँ पे अपनी रणनीति में थोड़ा सा चेंज लाना पड़ेगा। जिस तरीके से उन्हें रौंदा गया है रोंडेबॉश की टीम को, मुझे लगता है कि उन्हें अब थोड़ी अपनी गेंद में सुधार लानी बहुत ज़रूरी है। अगली गेंद हवा में उछाल दिया है, क्या फील्डर, और ये पहला विकेट, ये पहला विकेट बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब का। विवियन ने पहली गेंद पे आके अपना कमाल दिखाया और रोंडेबॉश को
अपनी पहली सफलता दिलाई। बहुत ज़रूरत थी इस विकेट की रोंडेबॉश की टीम को।
इसी के साथ 60 रन की पहले विकेट की पार्टनरशिप टूटी।
एक बेहतरीन इनिंग्स की समाप्ति होते हुए,
लेकिन अभी भी द डेंजर मैन डैरेन फील्ड पर है और रोंडेबॉश के लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि वो इनका विकेट जल्द से जल्द छटकाएं।
क्रिकेट में कहते हैं 1 brings 2। देखते हैं।
बिल्कुल, एथन एडम्स कप्तान बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब के मैदान में आ चुके हैं। 1 डाउन। ऑलराउंडर है।
गेंद से इन्होंने काम अपना बखूबी निभाया था। अब देखते हैं बल्ले से ये कितने कारगर साबित होते हैं।
ये देखिए, अभी शुरुआती बल्लेबाजों ने, चेरिन और डैरेन ने अच्छी स्थिति में अपनी टीम बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय बेटब्रिक 7 को लेके आए हैं। देखते हैं यहां से इनके कप्तान एथन उसी गति को बरकरार रख पाते हैं या नहीं। अगली गेंद विविन की तरफ से एथन के लिए, आगे आके घुमाने की कोशिश,
लो फुल टॉस थी।
1 रन।
1 रन 2 रन माइंड नहीं करेंगे रोंडेबॉश के खिलाड़ी। मुझे लगता है इस समय उनकी ख्वाहिश यही होगी वो 4 या 6 रनों, 4 या चौके या छक्के ना दे।
उन्हें रोक तो लगानी पड़ेगी, लेकिन अब डेंजर मैन डैरेन आ गए हैं फिर से। 12 गेंदों में केवल 12 गेंदों में 37 पे नॉट आउट हैं। अच्छी गेंद विविन की तरफ से, वो उन्होंने भांप लिया था डेरेन का अगला मूव। और
जी हाँ, बढ़िया मिश्रण।
बिल्कुल, डेरेन ने जिस तरीके से कीगन के दिमाग से खेलते हुए उन्हें रौंद दिया था पिछली ओवर में, विविन आए हैं यहाँ पे।
बहुत बाहर खड़े हैं लेग स्टंप के।
ये गेंद हवा में उछाल दी गई है। क्या ये एक और छक्का? बिल्कुल, बाउंड्री के पार, मीलों पार।
काफी चहलकदमी कर रहे हैं अपनी क्रीज में, लेकिन जब वो शॉट लगाते हैं, अगर आप ध्यान दें, काफी स्थिर रहता है उनका सर। उनका जो बैलेंस है क्रीज पर वो काफी बढ़िया रहता है। इस वजह से जब उनका कनेक्शन होता है गेंद के साथ, बहुत ही बढ़िया होता है संपर्क। और जैसे कहते हैं क्रिकेट में स्वीट स्पॉट। एक बार फिर से, इस बार लॉन्ग ऑन के ऊपर से
एक और एक मैक्सिमम।
नतीजा वही।
आपने बिल्कुल सही फरमाया ऋषि। डेरेन जितनी चहल पहल क्रीज पे होती है गेंद आने के पहले, उतनी ही स्थिरता वो अपने शॉट्स में दिखाते हैं। गेंद एकदम बल्ले पे आते हुए, और इसी के साथ वो 49 रनों पे पहुंच गए हैं केवल 15 गेंदों में। बहुत ही बेहतरीन पारी का नजारा हमें यहाँ देखने मिल रहा है डेरेन द्वारा। और विविन, जिनको पहली बॉल में सफलता मिली थी, अब उन्हें सजा मिल रही है डेरेन की तरफ से।
जी हाँ, सही कहा आपने। काफी क्लीन हिटिंग, मजा आ गया देखकर।
बहुत ही शानदार नजारा यहाँ पे। बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब बहुत खुश होंगे और उनके स्पॉन्सर्स बेटब्रिक 7 भी इस गेम को देख के काफी प्रसन्न हुए होंगे।
और कमाल का दिन, लोगों में काफी उत्साह हमारे आसपास।
बिल्कुल, सब इस टूर्नामेंट को एंजॉय करते हुए। आखिरी गेंद विवियन की इस ओवर की, फिर से मारने की कोशिश, और इसी के साथ 1 रन लेते हुए डेरेन ने अपना अर्धशतक पूरा किया। धमाकेदार पारी,
बेहतरीन पारी। जितनी इसकी तारीफ की जाए उतनी कम।
5 ओवर की समाप्ति, डेरेन का 50 रन पूरे। और अब समय हो चुका है गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का। गल्फ टिकट द्वारा स्पॉन्सर्ड हमारी ड्रिंक्स कार्ट मैदान में उतरते हुए, और सभी खिलाड़ी अपनी रिफ्रेशमेंट्स लेने की तैयारी में। रोंडेबॉश क्रिकेट क्लब इस गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट में अपनी रणनीति शायद बदलें। जब तक खिलाड़ी रिफ्रेशमेंट्स लेते हैं, मैं अपने दर्शकों को बता देना चाहता हूं कि गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन रैफल ड्रॉ। गल्फ टिकट है fully registered, regulated and authorized online raffle draw from UAE. आप अभी जाके gulfticket.com पे लॉग इन करके रजिस्टर करें, अपना अकाउंट खोलें, अपना खाता खोलें और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल। अपनी किस्मत को, अपने लक को आजमाइए। सिर्फ और सिर्फ gulfticket.com के साथ आप करोड़ों कमाने का मौका पा सकते हैं और अपने सपनों को पूरा भी कर सकते हैं। गल्फ टिकट, जैसे उनका टैगलाइन कहता है, शेयरिंग मिलियन स्माइल्स। इन्होंने करोड़ों लोगों के चेहरे पे बहार और खुशियां लाई हैं। उसी तरह आप भी इनमें से एक हो सकते हैं। देरी किस बात की है दोस्तों, तुरंत जाएं gulfticket.com पे रजिस्टर करें और अपने सपनों की उड़ान भरें, क्योंकि गल्फ टिकट ही है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन रैफल ड्रॉ, जो कि है फुल्ली रेगुलेटेड, रजिस्टर्ड एंड ऑथराइज्ड ऑनलाइन रैफल ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई। गल्फ टिकट ना कि सिर्फ हमारे स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट पार्टनर्स हैं, पर वो टाइटल स्पॉन्सर्स भी हैं हमारे शानदार लीग के, जिसका नाम है गल्फ टिकट प्रेजेंट्स केप टाउन क्लब क्रिकेट चैंपियंस लीग, T10 क्रिकेट का असली एनिमल। ये अगला मैच बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब और विक्टोरिया क्रिकेट क्लब के द्वारा। बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय बेडरिक 7 और विक्टोरिया क्रिकेट क्लब स्पॉन्सर्ड बाय क्रिकेट ट्रस्ट ऑफ इंडिया। कुछ ही देर में इसी यूट्यूब चैनल पे हमें देखने मिलेगा। ये रहेगा मैच नंबर 5 ऑफ केप टाउन क्लब क्रिकेट चैंपियंस लीग, T10 क्रिकेट का असली एनिमल, प्रेजेंटेड बाय गल्फ टिकट।
अगर ये मैच बेलविल जीत जाती है तो न सिर्फ वो इस टूर्नामेंट में बरकरार रहेंगे, पर उनके पास एक बहुत ही बढ़िया मौका होगा विक्टोरिया के साथ जब वो खेलेंगे अगला मैच, अपनी स्थिति को और मजबूत करने का और फाइनल में अपनी जगह बनाने का।
बिल्कुल कॉन्फिडेंस से बहुत ही हाई रहेंगे, लेकिन रोंदेबॉश के लिए भी एक मुश्किल स्थिति आ जाएगी, क्योंकि रोंदेबॉश अपना अगला मैच डर्बनविल के अगेंस्ट खेलेंगे और वो रोंदेबॉश के लिए रहेगा डू और डाई सिनेरियो।
जी बिल्कुल, डर्बनविल ने अभी तक अपने दोनों ही मुकाबले जीते हैं, वो टॉप पर बैठे हैं इस वक्त। बाहरी किनारा, गेंद सीमा रेखा के बाहर 4 रनों के लिए।
कप्तान एथिन द्वारा ये पहला चौका, और बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब के डगआउट में बहुत ज्यादा खुशियां। ऋषि, हम देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे टॉप लेवल के क्लब क्रिकेटर्स आए हैं अपने गेम को प्रदर्शन करने के लिए, अपना खेल दिखाने के लिए
जी।
और यहाँ से कई सारे खिलाड़ी काउंटी क्रिकेट खेलने भी जा रहे हैं इस लीग के बाद।
जी जी बिल्कुल, हमें बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रतिभा देखने को मिली है मैदान में, चाहे वो लेग स्पिनर्स हो, शुरुआती बल्लेबाज हो, मध्यम क्रम के बल्लेबाज हो, ऑलराउंडर्स हो, या कल जैसे हमने देखा बहुत ही बढ़िया सीमर्स थे। तो मुझे कोई ताज्जुब नहीं है, वो दुनिया भर में अपना नाम रोशन करेंगे आने वाले दिनों में।
बिल्कुल, जैसे कि कहते हैं कि ये फ्यूचर ऑफ क्रिकेट है।
जी,
हमने फ्यूचर ऑफ क्रिकेट की बात की और हमने देखा क्रिकेट का फ्यूचर इतनी शानदार फील्डिंग द्वारा।
अभी हमने बात की बल्लेबाजी की, गेंदबाजी की, लेकिन सही समय पे आप ये बता दें कि कमाल का कैच लिया, तो कमाल की फील्डिंग भी देखने को मिली हमें।
बहुत बढ़िया, मैं ये रिप्ले जरूर देखना चाहूंगा। देख सकते हैं
कमाल की टाइमिंग थी।
जमैन डैरन, क्या बात है।
इंग्लिश में कहते हैं कैचेस आउट ऑफ थिन एयर।
एब्सोल्युटली सुपरमैन की
स्टफ।
तरह हवा में उछले और गेंद को लपक लिया।
क्या ये वो क्षण हो सकता है जिससे कि मैच में एक नया मोड़ आया? प्रशांत, क्या कहते हो आप?
जी, रोंदेबॉश तो चाहेंगे कि यहाँ से मैच का रुख बदले, उनकी स्थिति और मजबूत हो, लेकिन लिंकन सैमन्स आ गए हैं अगले बल्लेबाज, जिन्होंने पहले मैच में अपने 14 रनों की पारी खेली थी।
लिंकन के बारे में एक बात बता दूं मैं आपको प्रशांत, एक काफ़ी एंटरटेनिंग खिलाड़ी है मैदान पर। जिस तरह से अपने बल्लेबाजी को अप्रोच करते हैं, जिस तरह से ये गेंदबाजों को फेस करते हैं, उनका स्टांस आप देखिएगा। अभी कल जब ये बल्लेबाजी कर रहे थे तो हमारे सह कमेंटेटर्स अपनी हंसी नहीं रोक पा रहे थे, और दर्शकों के लिए भी काफ़ी लुभावना था वो।
जी, ये मैं बिल्कुल देखना चाहूंगा। लिंकन कहीं है, इब्राहिम लिंकन के कोई रिश्तेदार तो नहीं है?
मुझे तो इस बार में कोई जानकारी नहीं है प्रशांत।
मजाकिया खिलाड़ी तो मजाकिया बातें।
जी, कमाल का माहौल है, कमाल का माहौल। आप देख सकते हैं हमारे आसपास जिस तरह से दर्शक दीर्घा में खिलाड़ी और उनके सपोर्ट स्टाफ, मैदान के क्लब के जितने भी कर्मचारी हैं, सबका ध्यान इस वक्त टिका हुआ है इसकी इस मैच में क्या होगा। अभी तक क्या कमाल का बल्लेबाजी देखने को मिली है और सभी का ध्यान खींचा इन्होंने अपनी तरफ।
फील्ड प्लेसमेंट में भी हमने चेंज देखा है और इनने स्लिप में काफी नजदीक फील्डर को खड़ा किया है। लिंकन ने बाहर निकल के पहली गेंद पे,
ओ क्या कमाल का क्रिकेट, पहले तो खूबसूरत सा स्ट्रोक और अब बेहतरीन
2 रन।
फील्डिंग।
क्या बात है, एक और एक शानदार डायरेक्ट थ्रो का नजारा हमें देखने मिला।
बढ़िया फील्डिंग का मुजाहरा।
ये एक सक्सेसफुल ओवर रहा है और इन कोचे की तरफ से उनकी आखिरी गेंद इस पारी की।
15 रन दिए हैं अभी तक उन्होंने अपने 1.5 ओवर्स में।
रिप्ले की गुजारिश की थी अंपायर ने, लेकिन बल्लेबाज क्रीज के काफी अंदर पहुंच चुके थे।
आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की। शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन की दिशा में खेल के 1 रन चुरा लिया तेजी से।
बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स दोनों बल्लेबाजों द्वारा,
जी,
एथन और
बिल्कुल।
लिंकन। और इसी के साथ छठे ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद बेलविल क्रिकेट क्लब का स्कोर 89 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 2 विकेट्स।
जी प्रशांत, और अब मैं इजाज़त चाहूँगा, मैं माइक हैंड ओवर करूँगा हमारे सह कमेंटेटर यूजीन को, जो हमारे दर्शकों को इंग्लिश में कमेंट्री सुनाएंगे।
धन्यवाद ऋषि।
Oh man, Rich there, thank you very much. What a game we have in store here between these two teams, Bellville Cricket Club and Rondebosch Cricket Club. My man here, PM, he's still with me. As he's going to go down to the Berville wire here. Who does Morne Pence turn to?
So, gee, Rishi was telling me sometime back that Lincoln is a very entertaining batsman.
Well, my co-English commentator is just standing to my left there. He really took to him yesterday. Really enjoyed him. He sort of played some really good shots with some very unorthodox shots. Brought a smile to my face, but brought laughter to his.
Do you think we can expect more of such shots and more of such stances in his innings today?
Only he will know. I can't answer that question at all.
The captain, Morne Pence, couldn't do much with the bat in the day. Hoping for some turnaround with his ball today.
That's always a dangerous thing to say there. Down the leg side. Oh, my word. It has gone all the way. Can you believe it, PM?
Well, I was just talking about him, whether he'll be able to turn things around, but unfortunately the first ball went in a completely different direction.
That ball swinging, and I think the teams that are still to come here, matches to come still today, should watch this, and that ball is still swinging here. We're busy with over number 7. They're now under a runner ball.
Yeah, and I think in your terms, this was a huge wide.
I'll let you off there. You can say it. You can say it, PM. Ball got wet. The ball got soaked. What has your take been again on Bellville Cricket Club? Yes, I know there's been a lot of sort of player changes, but again, they're showing you can't write this team off.
Oh, absolutely you can't. I mean, they surprised all of us during the Cape Town Club Cricket League, and now in the Champions League, they've come with an even bigger surprise. The way they are trashing Rondebosch in today's game reminds me of the Eliminator, the Qualifier 2 that they played against Rondebosch and eliminated them out of the tournament.
Yeah, that's
just
correct.
a few days back.
Yeah, they did that, PM.
And Morne and his men won't be very happy with the performance here. They put up a good total, but they were not expecting Darren to take them in such a brutal way.
Yeah, we got to say well done to the two opening batters there of Shaden and Darren. They really batted well and putting Bellville Cricket Club in the position they find themselves here.
That was Lincoln. Takes a run. Score is now 95, inching very, very close to 100.
So yeah, 95 now for 2. 19 just needed. 23 balls still remaining. 8 wickets in hand. People will say it's a doddle. People will say it's a walk in the park. But we know, we've seen cricket. Can there still be a little bit of an edge here? Is there still a twist?
You should never rule out the bowling strength of Rondebosch Cricket Club here.
That is hit out to the deep mid-wicket boundary area. It's going to be 4. It's going to be 4. And surely now, Bellville Cricket Club are firm favourites here.
Well, that was Quite an undecided shot by Ethan. Trying to take his stance. Eventually decided to go for the boundary there.
15 runs needed. Then are they going to come back for 2? Lincoln has got the back on. He's going to come back for 2. It's just an underarm throw. Can't get there, and it's 2 more runs. That's going to take the equation to 11 needed of 20 deliveries.
Yeah, and it's exciting contest here. Captain against the captain.
And that brings up the 100. The 100 comes up for Bellville Cricket Club. Can you believe it? This is the 7th over. Oh, he's hit that as he found a man straight to the fielder.
That's out.
Straight to Vivian Engelbrecht there on the boundary, and he's got to go.
Looks like he wanted to stay there for longer. Ethan didn't want to get up. He has to allow the next batsman to step in.
Easy a twist, easy a twist. It's very difficult to hit a seamer when you're on bended knee like that for a 6.
Becomes even difficult for him to get up from there.
It looked that way because he was there for a long, long time. But he's played his part. He's played a little bit of a cameo there, the captain, as Jankin Adams. One Adams replaces another. As this What's happening now? The problem? He's looking more like a KPN.
Two to come.
Jenkin Adams sporting the Kent helmet, getting the bowling off Morne Pensia. 13 of 20 deliveries. Here we go.
That's a wide.
Oh, he's got to run, Jenkins, surely. You've got to run.
Oh. Is that an out?
I'm not sure why he was standing.
Is that out? There was a lot of confusion on the field out there. A wide for sure. Let's go back to the third umpire and check whether the batsman was back in crease or no. Oh, looks like he's gone. Oh, that's a disaster. That's clearly out. Wicket number 3.
They got the 1 run for the wide. They got the 1 run for the wide. So runs needed is going to be 12. But they lose a wicket. I'm not sure why Jenkins was standing, because Lincoln Simons was coming to the danger end. Just that game awareness again coming to play here. So it's 12 needed, eh?
13.
They ran one for the one, not ran one for the wide. Tristan Fortain, he comes into the crease here now. He's going to be 2 left-handers. Surely you can't throw a bigger span in the works here, can you?
Field set up for the next ball by Morne.
That's down the leg side again. That could be leg buys, though. That's going to be leg buys, and it's going to be 4 leg buys. So that's going to take the equation into single digits there for Bellville Cricket Club.
Almost there with this now, Bellville Cricket Club. They seem to be winning this one easily from now on.
Still 1 ball to come of 2 balls, it looks like. Apologies, 1 ball still to come here. 8 needed of 19 deliveries. Surely, PM, this is all she wrote. Surely.
Lincoln on strike. He's got 4 of 4 balls.
Nicely clip onto the leg side. They're going to come back for two. Here they come. Here's a run as well, and they can't pick the ball up. So 2 more runs, and that leaves us with 6 runs still to get here off 18 deliveries. Sure, Zahir has got the keys, and he's going to go over to his car and start it. Keep it idling, because this one seems to be all she wrote.
Well, now the best of feeling displays by the Rondebosch Cricket Club here. They could have saved quite a few runs here. You can see the batting card here in front of us. Shaden started off at 21 of 13, Darren 51 of 18. The lovely first wicket partnership between the two opening batsmen. The captain Nathan came in, gave a little bit of cameo. As far as the bowlers are concerned, by the Rondebosch, Vivian, Oren and Mornay, 1 wicket each. Oren has definitely had the best economy rate amongst all the other bowlers. And now we move on to our next over. It's over number 8 by Ambrose.
Go on, have a go at the surname there. Have a go at the surname there for us, PM.
Visaji.
Visaji. That's not the model, eh? It's not the model Versace.
Yeah. Well, a difficult one to pronounce, though. You caught me. You caught me there. You caught me there.
You've done well. You've done well. Again, that's clipped onto the leg side, and this is all they need. This is all they need just to nudge it. However, Tristan Fortuin is now on strike, and this kid doesn't like keeping the ball on the ground. You see Warren sporting a dashing haircut here and shaved. Looking spiffy, mate.
Over number 8, ball number 2.
That is clipped over.
House.
That's going to go 1 bounce 4, surely. Lincoln Simons.
Scores level. It's 113 for 4.
Zahir Adams, your man has really come to the party here. He's entertained royally.
Can we see this? And that's the run taken.
And there it is, PM. Victory
for Bellville. That's another one from the last game which Rondebosch lost to Bellville. I'm sure they must be very, very furious with the performance here. But that brings the points table to a more exciting situation now, where Rondebosch has to win the next game.
Yeah, it's good. Well, what is exciting for the Champions League, PM? We've got 3 games here today. That was 1 of 3 today. We won't know until the end of the 3rd game today who is going to go into that final. All the places, all the teams still in it. Berville Cricket Club, yes, they probably booked their place already. Now then it's left to the other teams now.
You're absolutely right. It's going to be an exciting next 2 games. The next one coming up between the Bellville Cricket Club against the Victoria Cricket Club. And if Bellville wins that, then Rondebosch will have to have a very tough one. We should now be going towards the highlights and see the rain of runs that came through by the Bellville Cricket Club.
Welcome back here to the post-match presentation here for the game we've just seen. And what an entertaining game it has been between Rondebosch Cricket Club, sponsored by Winfair 247. Again, coming up against Bellville Cricket Club, sponsored by BetPrix 7. It's Bellville Cricket Club. They are victorious over Rondebosch, and that has really kept it wide open for that final berth again. So I'm going to ask Morne Pence to join me here just to have a few thoughts on Morne. Tough day at the halfway stage, 114. We as the commentators felt you were probably about 10 or 20 short just looking at your start that you had.
Yeah, I feel like we put a good score on the board. I don't think we executed our plans with the ball as much as we wanted. But that's the nature of the game. If you miss by 2 centimeters and Larry goes on like that, it's impossible to stop him. So, yeah, well done to them.
That's what was going to be my next question. What is your thoughts as a captain when you see 2 players like that taking the attack to you as bowler and then as captain, because you've got to set the fields as well?
Yeah, of course. It's hard to set the field to guys that hit it well. And if we struggle to hit our areas, like I said, if we miss it by 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, it's ball going to fly. So credit to them. They batted well. We didn't execute our plans like we wanted to, and we'll focus on the next one.
Just generally, I think teams are getting the hang of this T10 cricket. The scores are just going on the up here.
Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable. I mean, like you said, 115 is not even par. So it's unbelievable. It's crazy. Going at 11 and a half and over. They finished the game in 8 overs. So it's very, very crazy. So, yeah, but I'm excited for the next one.
You got a very important game here. But in the time that you guys play, you might know what you need to do.
Of course, yeah. So we'll see. We'll chat with the boys. We're going to have a lekker lunch now and just relax and execute our plans for the next game.
Listen, go well for the next game.
Cool, thank you so much.
That's the thoughts of Morne Pence, the captain of Rondebosch Cricket Club. We're now going to call Antley Adams. They just keep mixing the captains up here for me. So one does the chatting, one does the toss, one does the bowling, and now one's going to do the chatting. So a very happy Antley Adams. Well done on that victory. Again, let's start with the 2 men that open the batting there. When they get going, they're dangerous.
Yeah, obviously with the likes of Shader and Larry up front, we're always going to have the upper hand when they get going.
Yeah, nice to see Lincoln Simons also batting nicely for you at the end there, just seeing you guys home.
Was a bit upset not opening the batting though, but yeah, I told him he's there to finish the game off and he just did what I asked.
In the field, we thought that you guys kept them and contained the Rondebosch guys a little bit better. Maybe 1 or 2 overs didn't go your way, but in the field, I think you must have been very proud of how your boys did.
Yeah, obviously we had a couple of catches that went down, but I think the guys did very well. The backing was good. And I think the guys just enjoyed the game. That's what I think that brought out the best out of them.
Not long to go here. You guys are next up again here. Very important game here, and you guys can put yourselves in the trump spot to get into that final tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. It's a tight one. We lost to them in the round-robin games of the previous tournament, and we're ready to put up the fight in this one.
Listen, go well for the next game. Well done today.
Thanks, Eugene.
That's the thoughts of Antley Adams there, standing in there as captain here at the post-match presentation. And now, this is going to leave this Champions League wide open. Anybody's game still to go. Join us for the next match coming up.